And welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Robin Zimmerman, along with Lance Hanlin, who is the editor-in-chief, as you know, of Local Life. My favorite magazine on the entire island, because it always has a really cool theme. And this month's theme for July is service.
Service, at your service.
At your service. And when you really start analyzing all the different, kind of components of service of the mind, service your mind, service your home, the history of service your body, service vehicles. So how did you come up with this theme?
Well, obviously every July, everybody gets in a patriotic mood, and we're like, how do we honor that service? Because we have a lot of it here with first responders, police officers,
Yes.
So we kind of gave a shout out to all service personnel, and then we also, gave a thank you to a lot of our service workers, our tireless working force that they're so important to our economy.
I love that. It's called Faces of Service. And so you have someone who works at Starbucks, someone who's like a mechanic, and then I think this is the guy, the person who is with American Pride.
Yeah, that's from American Pride.
Yeah, I mean, love it. Faces of Service.
Yeah.
But let's go to the cover first.
Okay.
So Lance, this is a service dog.
It is. That's Island Lutheran Church takes care of this dog. They have several handlers for it's called the Comfort Dog Zora, that goes to local schools, senior centers, and so it's got all this service. And we promised our photographer it would be a really easy shoot because the dog is so well trained.
But
we got to the beach. Things didn't go as planned, but shout out to Mike Rizik for the amazing image. He did a great job.
Well, all your photography, that's another thing I love about Local Life, is the photography. It's absolutely exquisite and rich in color and design. So you almost take a lot of thought and preparation in your photography, and then layout too.
Yeah, we definitely, visually we want it to be, represent what's out there, because we have such beautiful landscapes and, wildlife.
Right. Well, back to our service. Service your body. So with 8 anti-aging exercises. Saw that, which I do in my exercise class each week, so good tips.
Yeah, we've got some, step-by-step instructions performed by the crew of Berkeley Hall Club. They took us to their state-of-the-art fitness center and kind of demonstrated these moves for us. So we want these to be things that every reader can do, and they really are very beneficial.
And pretty simple.
Yeah, very simple.
And you actually don't need to go to a gym. You can just do it at home.
Do it at home.
And learn the history of Hilton Head's military service. So that was an intriguing section also.
Right, the 446 years of military service on Hilton Head. And Richard Thomas is our local historian, and he once again did a fantastic job. We love that series that he does each month. It's just enough history without getting boring,
Right.
And it's got some pretty fascinating tales from our past.
Yeah, and then the sound of sirens, and so then we get into the service vehicles, like...
Yeah. All the different specs, like as you can imagine, the vehicle you would buy isn't equipped the same as the police version,
right?
Which is lowered for handling at better speeds, quicker takeoff, higher top speed.
And then we get into, actually, do you have a section on the restaurants and the service that we receive at our local, pubs and restaurants.
And being, July, we know there's a lot of large summer gatherings, so we asked them to give us recipes for one-pot wonders, like a lot of casserole dishes for when you're feeding the big family, because as locals know, this time of year, we're pretty much tour guides for visiting friends and family.
Right, right.
So this had that in mind for creating big dishes.
Anything else I missed in this fabulous edition?
We've got, I know everybody's really high on with Top Gun out and everything, so we kind of featured the planes and jets that are stationed here. So I think that's pretty cool. And then, all the normal things you would expect in Local Life, the Room of the Month, inspiration boards, expert advice.
Right, and then also just kind of what's been going on in the community. So you have a lot of pictures with that, and then where to go, where to eat, where to drink after dark.
Oh my gosh, I mean, the Low Country is just so alive right now. There's so many things happening, and it'll be that way until October, so lots happening every day and night.
Can we get a sneak peek for August? What is your theme? Can you share?
August is going to be our international issue. Oh. Yeah. So we have a large, we have people from all over the world that live here, kind of a melting pot of Hilton Head. So individuals that were born, and then international recipes, customs that they brought here. That. There's a lot of good international content that you will be enjoying in August.
No, you as editor-in-chief, you should have gone overseas to, do some stories,
and
right?
That should all be written off.
Right.
We'll get there. Maybe our next international.
Maybe next time. Thank you so much, Lance Hanlin with Local Life. And make sure to pick up your copy, the July edition, again, of Local Life.